Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me thank you all for being here today. My name is Joseph Tang from Xichen University. I'm majoring in communications design. What I would like to present today is about the creating of sci-fi world. My talk will be quite interesting to those who are fascinated to the unknown feeling of future technology. I have divided my presentation into three parts. First, I will talk about the origin of sci-fi. Second, I will discuss the mentality of creators who came up with the idea of bringing unknown technology to the world. Last, you will know the reason why this unreal creation keeps popping up and why they won't disappear after I display some information on my slideshow. My talk will be probably 5 minutes long. In the end of my talk, we can have deeper discussion about our thought on sci-fi. Oh, don't worry, there will be hangouts for those who can attend to my talk today. As I just mentioned, I will briefly talking about the origin of sci-fi, the mentality of the creators, and the reason why they keep popping up these years. Sci-fi, or we should call it science fiction, was first defined in Industrial Revolution, the age which was led by science and technology. From that period, people started to imagine the possibility that machine can reach. Thus, lots of sci-fi based novels come out continuously. The central meaning of creating one of them is about anticipation. The creators expected those unreal things could be done with current or future technology. When we talked about the first sci-fi novels, Frankenstein, which was written by Marie Shelley, is often nominated. The novel is about a mad scientist who wants to create a perfect human by himself. However, he created a monster instead. Therefore, he made up his mind to dispose the tragedy he had done. Ironically, the name of the scientist is Frankenstein. It seems that the true monster is the man who expect to use technology to do immoral behavior. Sometimes we can find some ethical issues in sci-fi novels or movies. They lead us to the point I want to talk about. What did the creators think? With the improvement of the technology, the replacement of human resource becomes an issue to those who care about the social problems. Thus, people keep thinking about what technology will bring to human, either good or bad things. Marie Shelley is an example of finding the link of moral issues between natural life and artificial life. Even though sci-fi keeps giving us about the dark side of the society, people don't give up creating them. In the slideshow, we can see even some companies establish their class to help people creating a sci-fi world. That's because sci-fi is a kind of motivation to technology. It keeps people thinking about what may happen in the future and what we can do to prevent problems from happening. In these three parts, we can find out the central meanings of sci-fi are keeping mentioned, even though the plots of them are unreal. But eventually, they all are similar to the reality when the problems go into extreme conditions. This is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoy the unknown feeling that sci-fi brings to you. Remember, any unreal ideas could be possible things in the future, so don't think about that sci-fi is just a kind of fantasy. Thank you all for coming to my presentation. Are there any questions? If not, thanks again and wish I can see you attend to my next talk.